It's a MeatEater podcast.
Welcome to MeatEater Trivia, the only game show where conservation always wins. I'm your host, Spencer Neuharth, and today we're joined by Randall, Brody, Alex, Alyssa, Anthony, Sarah, Cory, and Nate. This is a 10-round quiz show with questions from MeatEater's 4 verticals, which are hunting, fishing, conservation, and cooking. And there's a prize. MeatEater will donate $500 to the conservation organization of the winner's choosing. For the stat of the week this week, we're looking at the performance of our favorite jabroni, Nate Mason.
Oh,
Nate, what do you think your strongest category is in MeatEater Trivia?
hunting.
That's correct. Do you want to guess what percentage of hunting questions you get right?
Like 40?
60%. You're selling yourself short. All right, worst category. What do you think your
Fishing.
worst vertical is? Fishing is your worst. What do you think the percentage is on that one?
Oh, like 12.
45%.
Oh.
So you're better than you thought.
Know thyself.
Want to take a guess at conservation and cooking?
Well, they're around 50 then. 55.
Yeah, so we've got conservation at 51%, cooking at 53%. Nate gets 53% of questions correct, which is 10% worse than Steve, but 10% better than Clay. How's that make you
I'll
feel,
take
Nate?
that.
There you go.
I really was hoping you'd say better than Steve, but
I was
Not
gonna
this
amp him
time.
up even more.
I know, dude. Yeah, I think you kind of rocked me now.
Mm.
You kind of,
This is going to be good or bad for your performance?
who knows?
Okay.
It'll be good at the beginning.
Yep. And then crash and burn.
If history tells us anything.
Well,
Here's our infrequently asked questions segment. If you have a trivia-related question for the crew, send it to trivia@themeateater.com with the subject line IFAQ. Wayne Ostrom says, what species of bear is in the studio you record in? Your bear has far longer fur than the Manitoba black bear on my wall. I don't know what he's referring to.
talking
I
about
assume
that.
that.
About, yeah.
Tell us about that, Randall.
It's muskox.
That is a muskox indeed. It has much longer hair.
It was in a MeatEater episode, Nunavak Island.
There you go. Do we know what season?
I got the head
Season
from
6.
that thing.
Season 6.
The skinned out head Steve gave me for my kids for a Halloween mask one year.
Give us an
That's
estimate
cool.
on the hair length there, Alex or Randall. How long hair are we talking?
Oh, I'd say a healthy 8 inches.
8 inches.
But then
Oh,
it's
yeah.
got this nice underfur that's called kivyat,
Oh,
as I've heard Steve say many times here.
The
okay.
long hair is really good for tying big ass streamers.
Mm.
It is.
Little
I've used
bucktail
them.
alternative.
Mhm.
It'd be a scary bear coming through the woods.
Yeah.
The 8-inch hair. All right. On a previous episode of Trivia, Randall made a reference to tequila making clothes fall off, to which I said those were the wise words of Luke Bryan. But about 50 of you wrote in
Wow.
to tell me that was Joe Nichols, not Luke Bryan, who sang that song. My bad. It's especially embarrassing because Broken Heartsville is one of my favorite songs ever. So to confuse Joe Nichols and Luke Bryan, very sorry. The Shelby Index for today is a 4, so our winner should get 8 correct answers. And with that, we're on to the game of trivia. Play the
Spencer,
drop,
if
Phil.
I may,
Yeah, okay.
I also have a
Yes, please.
correction.
Okay.
On a previous episode of Trivia, I referenced the film Batman Forever and erroneously claimed that George Clooney played Batman in said film.
Oh.
He did not, and
Okay.
I've had dozens and dozens of people reach out to me, and I just want to address this publicly.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Val Kilmer played Batman in Batman Forever. George Clooney played Batman in Batman and Robin.
May Val rest in peace.
So,
I know.
All right.
classic mix-up.
sorry guys,
Two
let you
very
down.
all
important
the
pop
time.
culture corrections.
We won't
today.
do it again. Phil, please play the drop.
Oh, geez. I was ready, then you threw me off completely.
Look, I need to know what I stand to win.
Everything.
How's that?
You stand to win everything.
Game on, suckers!
Question 1, the topic is woodsmanship. And as always, this will be multiple choice. What is the state tree of Kansas, Nebraska, and Wyoming? Is it oak, mulberry, elm, cottonwood? What is the state tree of Kansas, Nebraska, and Wyoming? Oak, mulberry, elm, cottonwood. Brody and Anthony have their answers. We have a full room today. 8 players in the studio.
I'll point out, too, that the first person to highlight my error was my own boss here at MeatEater.
No.
Oh, wow.
So listening to trivia this morning, George Clooney was not in Batman Forever. And I
Okay.
just knew that a wave of messages was coming over.
I'm surprised Phil didn't catch that in the moment.
I have only ever seen the Tim Burton Batman, as far as
wow.
that sort of 90s stretch of
It's
movies.
even
You
more
ever
80s,
see
90s.
Batman Returns?
Never seen it.
Oh, that might be one of the best ones. One of the best ones.
Sounds like a movie date, Randall.
Yeah.
What is the state tree of Kansas, Nebraska, and Wyoming? Oak, mulberry, elm, cottonwood. Is everybody ready? Go ahead and reveal your answers. Nate says cottonwood. Cory, elm. Sarah, cottonwood. Randall, cottonwood. Alex, elm. Alyssa, elm. Anthony and Brody say cottonwood. The correct answer is cottonwood. About half of the room got that one right. It is the eastern cottonwood in Kansas and Nebraska and plains cottonwood in Wyoming. Those are the only 3 states with the cottonwood as their state tree. Kansas was the first to make that designation in 1937, and Nebraska was the latest in 1972. Question 2, the topic is conservation. This next great question is via Titus McKenty. President Donald Trump called the Delta blank a, quote, worthless fish in a 2025 social media post regarding California's water management. Need you to fill in the blank. President Donald Trump called the Delta blank a worthless fish in a 2025 social media post regarding California's water management. Nate, the only player so far to come up with an answer. Do you have this one right, Nate?
I think.
Okay. President Donald Trump called the Delta blank a worthless fish in a 2025 social media post regarding California's water management. Our other 7 players still have blank boards. Alyssa has now come up with an answer. A Delta blank, a worthless fish.
What's the category?
Conservation.
Oh, yes.
Did that
Does
help
not
you out?
Pop up on your news app, Brody. Tough.
Brody is not responding.
I love how you talk trash and just have no reason to because you never win.
Hey, there's an old saying: when you get in the end zone, act like you've been there before.
Dress
I
for
like
the
to
job
say-
you want.
Before
You ain't there,
get
buddy.
in the end
It's
zone,
first
act
and
like
20
you've
for
been
you.
there.
President Donald Trump called the Delta blank a worthless fish in a 2025 social media post regarding California's water management. Is everybody ready? Randall, do you have this one right?
No, I don't like my answer.
How about you, Brody?
I don't like my answer.
Okay.
Either. Keep talking for a while.
No, I think we're wrapping up.
This may be a 1 for 8 in the room. If Nate
I'll
does
leave it.
indeed have it right.
I mean, I can get 4 or 5 wrong and still beat Nate.
That's true.
right.
That's true.
Go ahead and reveal your answers. We have Nate saying smelt, Cory, catfish, Sarah, bass, Randall, shad, Alex, striped bass, Alyssa, pike, Anthony, trout, Brody, striped bass. The correct answer is smelt. Nate got that one right. It's the Delta smelt. The Delta smelt is an endangered fish whose population has declined in California by 90% since the 1970s. It has been at the center of political disagreement for decades, with policymakers referring to it as the farmers versus fish dilemma. Basically, when water is redirected out of the Sacramento-San Joaquin Delta, it's good for farmers but bad for smelt. Water managers are being forced to choose between a functionally extinct prey fish or the nation's biggest egg industry. Question 3, the topic is cooking. Finish this quote from the Food Network. Sometimes called a full boil, a blank boil occurs when large bubbles burst on the surface of a liquid. This is a direct quote from the Food Network. Sometimes called a full boil, a blank boil occurs when large bubbles burst on the surface of a liquid.
Know me. First 5. I'm good. Second,
Players are more confident. on question 3 than they were on question 2. Sometimes called a full boil, a blank boil occurs when large bubbles burst on the surface of a liquid. Alex and Anthony struggling on this one. Who does most of the cooking at your house, Anthony?
Rather not answer that.
Okay. How about you, Alex?
I would say I do.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sometimes called a full boil, a blank boil occurs when large bubbles burst on the surface of a liquid. We're waiting on you, Alex.
All right. This is a shot in the dark.
Go ahead and reveal your answers. We have Nate and Cory and Sarah and Randall saying rolling boil. Alex says bubble. Alyssa says rapid. Anthony says hot. Brody says rolling. The correct answer is rolling.
I've never heard of a rolling boil.
Yeah.
Simmering happens at about
Serious?
180
Have
degrees
you read a
Fahrenheit.
cookbook?
No.
Okay.
You got an Italian last name.
Yeah,
The guy just
boil
said
the
he
water.
doesn't do any of the cooking in
Yeah.
his house.
Take it easy, Nate.
We abstained from answering that.
it's just boiling water, too,
Yeah.
Anthony. It's all boiling. Simmering happens at about 180 degrees Fahrenheit, a low boil at 200 degrees, and a rolling boil at 212 degrees. The Food Network says that if you can stir a pot of water and it continues to boil, then you've reached a rolling boil. A rolling boil is best used when you need sustained heat, such as when canning or cooking shellfish. Question 4, the topic is fishing. The Texas Parks and Wildlife Department collects thousands of these every January, which they sink to create, quote, reef-type structure. The Texas Parks and Wildlife Department collects thousands of these every January, which they sink to create reef-type structure.
You look at mine?
Yeah, I do.
Why would she?
This is not cooking. I've never got a cooking question even remotely.
The Texas Parks and Wildlife Department collects thousands of these every January, which they sink to create reef-type structure.
Fishing, dude.
Not Nate's strong suit.
Nope.
Do you have this one right, though,
Rolling
Nate?
No, definitely
No.
not.
Oh, wait.
I don't think you need to be a fisherman.
Nope.
This one's
I don't think
You're
you
going
this
too far
is-
there, Brody.
This is kind of, you should know this one, Nate.
Hmm.
I
Let's,
know this
let's
one.
not do this
Oh,
thing.
dude, I
Let's-
got it. Oh, dude.
I don't know how. but,
Fabulous
Wow.
work.
Do you guys
team,
want him to
yes.
win? What are you
Somehow
doing?
you
Yes,
too.
keep it coming.
Again, we're
I
on
ain't worried
question
about it.
4.
Boy needs all the help he can get.
That's
Topic
true.
is fishing. The Texas Parks and Wildlife Department collects thousands of these every January, which they sink to create reef-type structure. Go ahead and reveal your answers. We have Nate
Oh.
and Cory
Oh.
saying
Nice.
Christmas
Feels
trees.
so
Nice.
Sarah
stupid.
says milk cartons. Randall,
Tumbleweed.
Christmas
Yeah, come on.
trees. Alex says mussels. Alyssa, what's that say? Alyssa says tumbleweeds. Anthony says Christmas tree. Brody, Christmas tree. The correct answer is Christmas trees.
Yeah.
Game agencies across the country do this every year. Texas biologists say that fish will show up on the trees within 15 minutes of sinking them, and that they work as habitat for 1 to 5 years. This structure is commonly used for spawning and feeding by a variety of warm water species.
If you guys hadn't said anything, I would have stuck with battleships.
Thousands of those.
Well, that's why I wasn't confident.
He meant the board
I
game.
didn't give you a hint. I just said you
Thousands.
should know this, and then you got it.
The trees sink on their own.
They usually will put like a cinder block
Okay.
towards the bottom of them. They do it at Canyon Ferry in
They
the
do.
spring.
For
They
perch.
sink them up in like 5-6 feet of water, and that's right. Perch will use.
Would
those
you
to
have
spawn.
accepted cinder blocks?
No.
Because I almost wrote that.
No. It would have to. Do they collect thousands of those every January? Maybe.
They
we're
get
gonna
'em from
say
somewhere.
no if you
Who
put
can
cinder
say?
blocks.
Who can say?
We're just going to assume they have a stockpile of those. They don't have to collect them.
I guess we'll never know.
Question 5, the topic is hunting. This next great question is via Aaron Keaton. According to Project Upland, the blank grouse is second only to the wild turkey as North America's biggest upland bird. According to Project Upland, the blank grouse is second only to the wild turkey as North America's biggest upland bird. Sarah and Nate, the great upland hunters.
I don't know about great.
Did you guys get a limit this weekend?
Close.
Okay.
Had Nate
Good upland
hit more
hunters.
pheasants, we would have shot a limit this weekend.
Listen.
The good upland
I don't know, man. You
hunters.
missed a couple
He
chips.
just got
two.
Christmas
I
tree.
missed
Get
two.
off his back.
I
He
missed
just
two.
got Christmas
I missed
tree.
2 wide open shots.
Oh.
But hey, you know.
Which is how
That's-
many birds we were short of our limit.
Oh,
But I wouldn't have
wow.
been able to kill both those because I had to. So
Well, it's a group limit thing.
Yeah.
is that how that works?
That is how that works.
This is getting recorded.
Sarah, do you have this one right?
I am 80% confident.
Okay. Nate, the good upland hunter.
The decent.
Doesn't love his answer.
Come on, Nate.
According to Project Upland, the blank grouse is second only to the wild turkey as North America's biggest upland bird. Brody, do you have this one right?
We're gonna find out.
Okay.
Like I know what it is, but I'm not gonna lie. There's something
Blank,
in there
blank.
that threw me off a little bit.
Yep.
Blank. The blank messing me up.
The blank grouse is second only to the wild turkey as North America's biggest upland bird. Randall, do you like your answer?
I think I'm in the same boat as Brody,
Okay.
proverbially speaking.
Is everybody ready? Go ahead and reveal your answers. We have Nate saying
Oh,
Greater
God.
Prairie. Corey says Prairie Sage. Sarah, Prairie Sage. Randall, Western Sage. Alex, Sharp-tailed. Alyssa, Ruffed. Anthony, Greater Sage. Brody, Greater Sage. The correct answer is Greater Sage. Anthony and Brody got that one right. The Cornell lab describes the greater sage grouse as having, quote, a chubby round body, small head, and long tail. Males grow up to 7 pounds with a 38-inch wingspan. As their name implies, greater sage grouse rely on sagebrush habitat, with 38% of the world's population found in Wyoming. All right, Phil, we're halfway through the game of trivia. Give us a scoreboard update.
Well, at halftime, nobody has a perfect game. Alex and Alyssa have 0 points. Cory and Sarah are tied up with 2. Anthony and Randall are tied up with 3. And what seems to be a new sort of, I don't know.
Bromance?
Yeah. That's a better word than what I was going to use. Nate and Brody are tied with 4 points.
Well, I did give Nate a clue, so you know
What was the clue?
it's my own fault.
It's a tough game, exciting game. Going into question 6. Question 6, the topic is fishing. Name one of the 2 states that Bull Shoals Lake borders.
This is an obvious one.
Name one of the 2 states that Bull Shoals Lake borders. It's Bull, B-U-L-L, Shoals, S-H-O-A-L-S. Name one of the 2 states that Bull Shoals Lake borders.
Bull Shoals.
Bull Shoals.
Bull
Never heard
Shoals.
of it.
It's like the rural juror. Bull Shoals.
She's the new O'Mary. Did you see that, Phil?
I did.
Do you like that casting?
That is perfect casting.
That seems appropriate.
Yeah.
Randall, you have this right.
I'm second guessing myself, but I
Okay.
had something that flashed to mind.
All right. Brody, you have
got
this
it
right.
right.
Has anybody been there? Did that give anything away?
No.
No. Okay. 0 for 8 in this room. Name one of the 2 states that Bull Shoals Lake borders.
Just one.
Just one state.
Overachiever.
I don't know. I'm looking at Cory's face, and
Does that help him?
yeah, you answered it pretty quickly.
Oh.
Oh, you're giving us all a hint?
Got a 1 in 25 chance. Is everybody ready?
Can't wait.
Go ahead and reveal your answers. Nate says California. Corey says Missouri. Sarah, Alabama. Randall, Alabama. Alex, Montana. Alyssa, Texas. Anthony, Wisconsin. Brody, Arkansas. The correct answers are Arkansas and Missouri. So we had Brody and Corey
Wow.
get that
I
right,
almost
each
put
providing
Arkansas.
the other state. At 71 square miles, Bull Shoals is the 72nd biggest lake in America, third biggest lake in Missouri, and biggest lake in Arkansas. The reservoir is known for its largemouth, landing on Bassmaster's list of 100 best bass lakes in the country.
I think the river below is even more popular.
Is that the White River?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that how you know it?
No.
No.
I've seen it on a map.
He just knows it.
Now, is a reservoir and a
world
lake
record
the
brown
same
trout.
thing?
No, but it's called Bull Shoals Lake. Not going to find any technicalities there, Anthony.
I was thinking of Muscle Shoals.
Mm.
Whenever I see the word shoals, it's just the first thing that comes to mind.
That is in Alabama.
Yep.
Question 7, the topic is woodsmanship. U.C. Davis defines this 6-letter word as, quote, a general term that categorizes several unrelated but similar groups of predator birds, such as falcons and eagles.
What was the category?
Woodsmanship.
Woodsmanship.
U.C. Davis defines this 6-letter word as, quote, a general term that categorizes several unrelated but similar groups of predator birds, such as falcons and eagles.
Bird people got this.
Randall, big bird guy, do you have
Huge
this
bird
right?
guy. If I have it right, I went to this. Well, I won't say that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no,
No.
That was a
That
stumble
would have been a
there.
mess.
That was a stumble.
U.C. Davis defines this 6-letter word as a general term that categorizes several unrelated but similar groups of predator birds, such as falcons and eagles.
God, that question's like a roller coaster.
There's a lot
A lot going on there.
That's a great way to describe
Put your
that.
hands up and hang on.
Randall, have you seen the Muscle Shoals documentary?
Yes.
Very
Yes.
good.
Very
Ooh,
good.
what's it about?
The right avenue.
It's about all the famous like soul and R&B recording studios that are in Muscle Shoals.
Mm.
Like the Supremes recorded there, and the Stones have recorded there.
It's a music, an undersung music, undersung music capital. That's good.
No, I don't. Okay,
It's like
I'll see it.
Nashville,
I'll
but
see
that
it.
cooler, more relevant.
Seems out of place there.
Could be.
That's
In
the whole point.
6-letter word, a general term that categorizes several unrelated but similar groups of predator birds, such as falcons and eagles. Is everybody ready? Go ahead and reveal your answers. Nate says raptor. Cory, murder. Sarah and Randall say raptor. Alex without an answer. Alyssa
big
says
slip.
clutch. Anthony, prey. Brody, raptor. The correct answer is raptor. Examples of raptors are hawks, eagles, kites, falcons, vultures, kestrels, owls, osprey, and buzzards. The single most obvious distinguishing feature between those predatory birds and others, such as herons or penguins, is the presence of talons. Raptors are also the birds that are most likely to prey on mammals and other birds. You've been to a raptor center.
Well, we
Randall.
went to Raptor Fest
Oh,
a couple weekends ago.
I
Up
didn't
at,
know about
up
this.
at Bridger Bowl.
okay.
Yeah, I saw some raptors up close.
What kind of raptors did they show you?
I don't want to get into specifics. There were owls there.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want to get into specifics.
Yeah, clearly I
They were just
remember.
birds.
I remember what big bird guy.
Yeah, they were raptors.
I saw what I saw.
Mhm.
I made a note, and I
Were
moved
you
on.
spending more time at the beer tent than with the birds, Randall?
Well, there was supposed to be an Oktoberfest, and there was.
I was told there would be
I
an
was told there would be an
Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest, and I did not engage in any of. Well, no, I take that back. I did eat 2 hot dogs. They had the Bridger Bowl hot dog cart going, so I did have a German sausage and just a normal hot dog.
You
but
got that
there wasn't any
detail
beer.
down.
Yeah.
Question 8, the topic is hunting. This next great question is via John Hibbert. Adams, Brown, and Pike counties in Illinois form this world-famous whitetail region.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, what?
Adams, Brown, and Pike counties in Illinois form this world-famous whitetail region. This is question 8.
What's the question?
What
What is the question?
yeah.
We're looking for the name of the world-famous whitetail region. Adams, Brown, and Pike counties in Illinois form this world-famous whitetail region.
apparently it's not very world famous after all.
For whitetailers,
Have you been there?
I don't know. Certainly haven't hunted there.
Adams, Brown, and Pike counties in Illinois
Pike
form
County, I
this
like that.
world-famous whitetail region?
I don't really know what the question.
I can't
We're
decide
looking
if
for
I
the
want to
name
make.
of the region.
Can't decide if I want to make a serious guess or just write buck truck.
Who calls it this?
A lot of whitetailers.
Everybody.
I like to hunt white.
Your in-laws who live there,
Well, they're south.
they call it this. Adams, Brown, and Pike counties in Illinois form this world-famous whitetail region.
It's probably a bad time to say I'm from Illinois and don't whitetail hunt.
I'm like 50-50. I feel like there's two good options.
Try something.
Brody, you have this one right.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I took a real good guess. I like my
Okay.
answer, but I didn't know this before I heard that
We'll
question.
get a scoreboard
I'm in the same
update
boat.
after this from Phil.
Like it felt right.
I kind of like my answer now.
Buck truck?
No, I went with a serious guess.
Ooh.
I kind of like it.
Is everybody ready?
I love mine.
An example would be like the Arizona Strip. That would be the name of a region famous for a thing in the hunting world.
I feel
That's
like
what
that
we're
was a
looking
little
for
too
here.
much.
Yeah, that was a lot.
A little too much.
Okay, is everybody ready? Go ahead and reveal your answers. We have Nate saying Golden Triangle. Cory, Big Buck Country. Sarah without an answer. Randall says Golden Triangle. Alex
I
says
must have intuited that.
armpits.
That was a master
Alyssa says
poll.
deer. Anthony says Land of Giants. Brody says Golden Triangle. The correct answer is Golden Triangle. So Randall, Brody, and Nate got that one right.
Not back in it.
The Golden Triangle is located in western Illinois and is nestled between the Illinois River and Mississippi River. Those three counties rank 2nd, 3rd, and 10th in the state for Boone and Crockett whitetail entries. The region is known for its perfect mix of timber and egg, making it a deer hunter's dream.
Have you hunted it, Spencer?
I have not. I'm going to hunt it this year. I have a buddy there who I've got the invite from. So
Nice.
I've got myself a firearms tag. I will be there in December. I'm very excited.
You shooting a shotgun or a straight wall?
Straight wall, 350 Legend.
Ayo.
When you go to a world famous region like that, is it just overcrowded and swamped with other hunters?
Well, if it was a bunch of public land, that would be the case. But it's
yeah,
mostly
yeah, yeah.
private, so
That
you
makes
have
sense.
to have a connection there. And if a place is world famous like that, it probably doesn't have enough pressure to make it not world famous. So in this case, no, it is not too crowded. All right,
it.
Phil, let's get a scoreboard update.
Here we are.
Michigan education.
Alex and Alyssa have still not gotten a question right. I'm just going to say it. 0 points for them. Cory, Sarah, Anthony, you have 3 points apiece. You're welcome. But the three players left in the game are Randall Williams with 5, Nate Mason with 6, and Brody Henderson with 7.
Question 9, the topic is conservation. This is our listener question of the week, which was won by Justin Jelsma. For sending this great question, Justin is going to get a board game signed by the crew. If you want a chance to win the listener question of the week, then send your question to trivia@themeateater.com. This type of precipitation is formed when sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide react with water in the atmosphere. Again, the topic is conservation. This type of precipitation is formed when sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide react with water in the atmosphere. Nate, you have this one right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. He's 1 point behind Brody. Brody doesn't yet have an answer.
Don't give a hint.
I'm not. This
Yeah,
is totally
I
different.
Can, you're about
no,
to say something.
My
I can tell.
only
Yeah.
I
prayer
can tell you're lean.
is if that light fixture falls on Brody in the next 5 to 10 seconds.
Should I hit the kill switch?
Randall,
Randall?
that's terrible.
Can I give a shout out to a previous MeatEater episode?
Yes.
The one where the lawyer was on, talked about permissions.
Go for it.
I used his little formula. Got 3 permissions this weekend.
I forget what it was. He just like, you want to butter him up.
You don't. No, you just
No, you
go
don't
straight
butter
up.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't like go in there talking about his truck and farm. You just say, hey, this is me. This is what I'm about. I'd like to talk.
3 permissions.
3,
well done,
dude.
Nate.
I mean, granted, birds.
Okay,
bird
tell me
permission.
how it goes. Give me an example. I'm the landowner.
Okay,
in this scenario.
now to all my. I'm just gonna go in for it, and all the veterans can write in and be pissed at me.
You know what?
yeah.
If I was a
That's
veteran,
the key.
I think
That's
I would
the
play
key.
that card too.
Listen, hear me
I
out.
see.
I don't get 15 cents off at McDonald's, but I will use it to milk a landowner.
That you
I'll
do-
just be honest.
You do that, Nate. That's good for you.
And so I say, hey, my name's Nate. I got out of the army last year, moved out here. I haven't had any luck killing birds.
You can only
on
play
public
that
land.
card for like a year.
I know.
Okay.
I know,
so
and
you're
I'm
okay.
really cashing
All right,
in.
keep
We
going.
just hammered hard this year.
Yeah. And I'd like to ask permission to hunt upland birds on your land. Can we have a discussion about that, or should I come back another time?
No, I'm a communist. So
Well,
I
hey,
like
good on you. I respect all
You should
walks of
add
life.
that you miss most of the birds.
Yeah, I probably won't kill any.
I won't hit that
I'll
many,
just
I
walk around and
promise.
shoot lead into the
This
air.
weekend, you should try a variation on that. Say, I got out of the army the year before last. And just see if
Is there a
It's
success
like
rate?
4 years
if there's
ago.
a recency.
Wait, what was the 15 cents at McDonald's?
Like, guys will go around like on Veterans Day and be
Oh.
like, I'm a veteran. I want free Bob
I
Evans.
thought there was an ongoing, a rolling discount at McDonald's.
I don't think so.
Okay.
You don't go to Applebee's on Veterans Day?
No.
Do you go
I'm
to
usually
Applebee's on
hunting.
Veterans
Damn
Day?
right.
You're
Is
not.
it a free meal?
See, that's
damn
why you
right.
got the golden
Yeah,
triangle
see,
question
good for
wrong.
you.
Because you aren't hunting whitetails on Veterans Day.
Again, we're on question 9. The topic is conservation. This type of precipitation is formed when sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide react with water in the atmosphere. Is everybody ready? Go ahead and reveal your answers. Nate says acid rain. Cory says fog. Sarah and Randall and Alex say acid rain. Alyssa says hail. Anthony says acid rain. Brody says snow. The correct answer is acid rain.
Here we go, boys.
We have
Thank God,
a
on the
game
board.
going into
You didn't
question
need the light
10.
fixture falling
Although
down.
some
Yeah.
acid rain is naturally produced through rotting vegetation and volcanoes, the biggest source is burning fossil fuels. Encyclopedia Britannica says it was one of the most well-known environmental problems in the 1980s, but acid rain in America has significantly decreased in recent decades thanks to the U.S. Clean Air Act of 1970 and U.S. Air Quality Agreement of 1991. Brody, you're probably the only person in here old enough to remember acid rain ever falling,
That's like how you lost all your hair.
and you got it right, or wrong, excuse me.
I don't necessarily remember it falling. I remember the after effects of it in like watersheds in Pennsylvania.
There was, I think, I was reading the Guinness Book of World Records. Pennsylvania, I think, for a short period, held the record for the most acidic rain ever. It had a pH level of like 1.5, and I think normal rainwater is like a
That
6.
may have been related to. There's a lot of coal mines in Pennsylvania back in the day. It might have been related to that. I'm not sure.
All right, here's the correct answer review so far. 1 was cottonwood. 2, smelt. 3, rolling boil. 4, Christmas trees. 5, greater sage grouse. 6, Arkansas and Missouri. 7, raptor. 8, golden triangle. 9, acid rain. Phil, give us a scoreboard update.
I just want to point out that Alex is on the board now. So congrats.
Hey, well done, Alex.
Thank you.
Our favorite veteran in the room.
Hey.
I am a Marine, so I'm not really smart, but I got that one right.
Yeah, I notice it's hard for me. I trip over my words when I have to try to think of like a kind way to say that you're doing very poorly. So I always just love juicing someone up. So way to go, Alex. Also on the topic of juicing. Brody, no, it's not that kind of juicing. Brody missed that question, still at 7 points. Nate got it correct. They are now tied up with 7 points apiece, and Randall is hot on their tail
within
with 6.
striking distance.
Striking distance.
I feel like there's a question there.
tie.
Question 10. The topic is gear.
Ooh.
What do the letters in the hunting brand QAD stand for? And it appears as though Nate knows this. What do the letters in the hunting brand QAD stand
Were you in the industry or something?
Something.
for? Do you have this one right, Nate?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Puts a lot of pressure on Brody.
I mean, the unfortunate thing is if Nate wins, there's a giant asterisk next to his win because Brody gave him an answer on question 4.
Hey,
As we all remember.
a win's a win. You know?
This is what I would call it.
That's
No, I definitely don't know this.
What do the letters in the hunting brand QAD stand for? Brody's going to see if he can work this one out without just knowing it off the top of his head. Does anyone else besides Nate know this one?
I'm guessing. And that's
Okay.
probably
I know QED.
What's that?
Is that a local business?
Quality.
What
I
do
don't
the
wanna give it
letters
away.
in the hunting brand QAD stand for? Do you own something that is QAD brand, Nate?
Yeah, I just switched back to it this
okay.
year.
All right.
That's a big
Well,
hit.
what's the item?
I'm not gonna tell you. Sorry.
Get
I will
it?
not beat
bigger or
Brody in a
smaller than a
tiebreaker,
bread
so I
box?
can't give him a.
Oh, you're gonna win if you know it, because I don't.
Well, I'm not gonna give you a hint. Or we even it out. A little tit for tat.
Listen, you need this win more than I do.
That's 100% true.
Have you beat the big dogs before, Nate?
I can't remember. I know I beat Cal. I don't know who else
Okay.
was in the room when I won.
Not a
So I
big
don't know if you
Cal's-
consider Cal a
Cal's
big dog.
not a big dog.
What
I
do
don't
the
think so, then.
letters in the hunting brand
I think Randall was there that
QAD
day.
stand
But I haven't beat both big dogs at the same time.
Okay.
If Nate wins this, he can no longer be considered a jabroni.
This would be
That's for
monumental.
sure.
Oh,
Yeah, I feel like if you've won,
He got Raptor.
I
I've
mean,
been a
the
jabroni.
king
Raptor wasn't
jabroni
that
right now
far.
He
is
got
Cory.
Arkansas.
So,
Arkansas was
Got the
hard.
trophy in my
Raptor wasn't that
office.
hard.
Yep.
Sharp.
how we doing over there, Brody? Go ahead and reveal your answers. Nate says quality archery designs. Cory, quarter after dark. Sarah, quality arrow development. Randall, quality archery development. Alex, quality ammunition designs. Alyssa, quality and design. Anthony, quiet and deadly.
That should
Brody,
be the right answer.
quality
is it.
and what's that say? Quality and design. The correct answer is quality archery designs, giving Nate the correct answer. 8 points and the victory. QAD was founded by Dan Summers in 1992 in Virginia. They are best known for their arrow rests, broadheads, and other archery accessories. Their Ultra Rest MXT was named the best overall arrow rest by Outdoor Life for 2025. All right, Nate, what are you going to do with your $500 today?
I think in honor of some pheasants we whacked this weekend, we'll do Pheasants Forever.
That's a good way to replace those birds.
I thought you were going to donate it to Texas Parks and Wildlife so they could dump some more battleships into the water.
I hear they're expensive.
$500 going to Pheasants Forever via Nate and MeatEater. Join us next week for more MeatEater trivia, the only game show where conservation always wins.
congratulations, Nate.
Good job, Nate.
Thank you, Spencer.
Yeah, Spencer from South Dakota, he's the host. Using those smooth, mellow tones, he lays them questions down. And he likes taking those 2- and 3-year-old bucks. And he's an avid amateur rock hound.